second year classics and English student.
I'm Molly, I'm a second year English student, and this evening we are showing you around our crib. So we're just going to show you a view of the main area when you walk into the flat. Smile.
So we're just going to talk through how we got these rooms.
Yeah, so every year there's a room ballot. So in first year you're assigned like a completely random room. But in second year and in third year you get placed in a completely random order, and some people come at the top, middle and bottom.
We came at the top of our year, so we've ended up with all this space.
Yeah, so if you're lucky you could end up in this kind of flat. It's really nice because you get to live with a really close friend. And it gives you like a lot more independence than maybe just having your own room, and it means that you can sort of host people, which we do quite a lot.
But we do want to stress that this isn't completely a stereotypical LMH second year room by any means.
No, it's not. But if you make friends with the people who live in the flat,
it could be yours. So this is my room. Welcome. This is my favourite corner of my room because it reminds me of being at home. So these are my two cupboards. This one is just where I keep everything I don't want anyone else to see. And this one's my wardrobe behind the door. And this is my other wardrobe here. It was my birthday at the beginning of term and I haven't taken the cards down yet. This is my bed, obviously. These are the postcards I like having above my bed. Quite a lot of them are from when I went to Rome, which is a good thing to do when you study Latin. And then other ones are things from home as well that I like to have near me. This is my desk, which is where I spend most of my time, not least because this chair is really comfy. This is my favourite book. It's called The Secret History. It's the one that I'd take to a desert island. It's all about a group of classicists in a North American university, which apparently looks fantastic in the autumn. And to not spoil the plot, because it happens immediately, they kill their friend, and it's all about the mystery of that and what happens next, tied in with studying classics.
So, it's November, and we leave at the start of December. So what better time to start celebrating Christmas? So this is where, like, this is our kitchen table, kind of, where we can eat.
Sometimes we work here because it's nice to be in a space between two rooms as opposed to working in your bedroom.
Yeah, like last night we were like, me and Lily were sat in here and we were just like listening to music.
Making paper snowflakes.
Yeah, it was really good. So this is sort of a gold curtain that's not covering anything. And this is an advertisement from the fashion brand Celine, like this season. And, you know, a little bit of irony because clearly this is not high fashion.
Proves how on brand we are.
Lily brought these really cool fairy lights from home.
They were up by the 1st of November.
Yeah, we had a big Christmas sing-along session. I have a hook next to my room, so there's like a dress hanging there and one of my coats. Also, it leads to the bathroom.
We haven't argued yet.
No, and neither of us kind of clash with the bathroom. Because Lily showers in an evening, and I'm not a monster, so I shower in the morning. So, Christmas! Again! So we have like this kitchen to ourselves, so we cook, or we buy ready-made things from Tesco. And yeah, we have a Christmas tree on top of some work, balance. And here's a vegetable bake. So, this is our baking cupboard. We do a lot of baking, me and Lily. We have our own Instagram account where we post photos of what we've been baking and also feature our breakfast, so it's quite nice. So this bottom shelf is where we have all our sort of decorations, repurposed an ice cream tub because recycling. The pipes only got 12 years left. Bicarbonate of soda, maple syrup, holders, honey, different types of flour, just your standard baking cupboard, which is really cool to have, and it means that we never have to panic and go out and buy baking stuff. We can, you know, bake a spontaneous cake for someone's birthday. So that's really nice.
So LMH is catered for quite a lot of the days of the week, so we don't actually need to use the kitchen very much. But we like to have breakfast here because it saves kind of getting dressed and going to hall, and we like to bake a lot, so that's the thing that primarily we...
So me and Lily have found that it's really nice to bake in our spare time.
It's really good to do something that's completely separate to your degree, and as a joint honours student, I think it's really important to divide your time between the two. So if I've just done an English essay, I'm quite liable to bake before starting any Latin. I like that.
Hello and welcome to my room. Come in. So this is one of my favourite corners of my room. It's quite a big room, so there's quite a few like little weird areas that I haven't worked out yet. So this is my bed and my bedside table. There's some magazines which I always like to keep up to date on. And there's another sort of stack of books, mainly because these ones have really pretty spines. And an advent calendar because, as I've already mentioned, it's pretty much Christmas now. So I'm just going to talk you through like a few of the books which are on my desk which aren't related to my course directly. So I keep the book of Victorian verse on my desk to sort of flick through whenever I'm feeling a bit demotivated. We studied the Victorians last year and I really enjoyed doing that, so I sort of keep involving myself a bit so I don't get bogged down in Middle English. And then it's super important to read things that are outside of the things you're studying, but also keep up to date with what's being published these days, especially if you're an English student. But it's also helpful just to sort of keep a perspective on what's actually going on. So this is Charlie Cox's poetry collection, She Must Be Mad, and it goes through loads of different things like mental health and body image. And I just really loved reading it and sort of keep it on my desk to sort of pick up and look through, but also to sort of like pass on to friends if they ever need to read it. Like that's what I like to do with a lot of my books. I've got like loads of random ones, but that means whenever someone else might be in a place where they're a bit stressed, you've sort of got things which you can like, this will help. It's really important when you're at uni to sort of surround yourself with things that make you happy and things that inspire you. So here I have like various postcards. This one is of the Spice Girls, which is topical since they're doing a reunion tour but without Posh. Then we've got like Kate Bush, Kate Moss, David Bowie, Olivia Colman and then Edward Enningful. And then on that side we've just got a random Klimt postcard which I quite like. And my mirror is surrounded by fairy lights. Last year my room was absolutely covered with fairy lights and I've really pared it back this year. And then like in the top left corner is one of the articles I wrote for a student paper. Like student journalism is a thing that's really strong in Oxford, so if you come here it's something that you can very easily get involved with, and it gives you something outside of your degree to focus on, which as I do English it's sort of like an extension of what I enjoy doing. And then this side of the pinboard is an absolute mess. I don't really know what to do with it and we're in 6th week going into 7th week now, so I've sort of left it a bit late, but next term this board will be fantastic. So yet again I've got some more postcards. These ones are above my bed, and I just really like the way they look. They look a bit wonky now on camera, but not so noticeable in real life. We've got one of Nigella here. Nigella Lawson studied at LMH, so it's quite nice to sort of be like, hey, I could be Nigella one day, but most likely not. Then I've got my poster of Kate Bush, who is one of my favourite sort of like music artists. And then we've got my window. So this one opens not particularly far, and you can see onto the dining hall, just about here, and then Deniki's here. And then down here is a really nice tree and then more accommodation. So I'm just going to show you sort of like my desk area and the windows. This window looks onto the bike rack, but the other ones are a bit more exciting. Here is a really big book that I found in a charity shop for £15, but it was originally like 90 quid, so I was quite hyped about that. This is my desk. So on my desk I have like bits of work I've been doing. I've got my overlays to help me read. I've got my sort of like diary there and another diary over here. And then I sort of use my desk for most of the so I'll do makeup at my desk, I'll get ready there and another diary over here. And then I sort of use my desk for most of the so I'll do makeup at my desk, I'll get ready here and also work here, which suits me quite well. I don't find it like a conflict. Here's my keep cup. It's always good to save the planet, but over there's a plastic water bottle because we can't all be perfect. Okay, so I think our dinner is nearly ready. Tonight we're cooking inside. So we really hope you enjoyed seeing the tour of our bedrooms and the kitchen. And thanks for watching, I guess. Yeah, stay tuned for more LMH Cribs sort of guides on Snapchat, and make sure you keep up to date with all the goings on.